Oh my goodness. Finish my chocolate milk. Oh, why is always chocolate milk like 1%? Like you think, imagine if you had like chocolate milk, it was like homogenized, like homo milk. Imagine how thick that would be. And sorry, there's something I have to get off my chest. Like you can tell when you never met a gambler. I watched a buddy the other day painfully count his change out like one dime at a time, like making piles. If you make a stack, okay, so there's $5 right there, and then you know this is $5. Make another stack next to it. You don't have to sit there and count them out. When you're doing poker and playing chips and stuff, you stack your chips. That's how they know how to do this so quickly. Oh, is that the message I was just waiting for? Please. Oh yeah, this is not. Sorry, I changed a bunch of stuff around. The laptop, cell phone. It's. I can't believe I can still actually do this stuff. No, that wasn't the message I was looking for. Yeah, whatever. Oh, chocolate milk. Yeah, now Dr. Pepper. Crazy. Oh, so the news today already. Oh, here, let's shrink everything down. I already have myself, here, let's do this differently. Oh, and if I'm gonna do this, okay. Might as well just do this now while I'm here. Anyone wants to pop in, I really don't care. So where was I? So I totally just like rearranged the computer the other night, and right now, not a good time to be figuring out where the F I just put everything. Yes, Twitch, Discord, StreamYard, everything, like everything's nicely sorted out here. I didn't finish the top half, which really kind of actually pisses me off. Like, why didn't you start from the top down? Like, this could be so much easier, dude. And you just made yourself a massive headache. I think I want to do this. New tab to the right. No. And that's another thing. I don't know if this works. I'm gonna have to fact check myself over here. Yeah, let's see what happens. Just un momento, por favor. This is actually making me want to have a cigarette so bad. Like, I had this all nicely set up, but now when it comes to doing StreamYard and what I want to do, almost need like two. It's like Discord too. Discord, you should almost have your own separate thing for Discord and the way you're gonna set things up. Can I do this better? Oh yeah, okay. Un momento. Let's see what happens here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. No, I'm just making things way too complicated right now. Doesn't help that I didn't sleep very good last night. Like literally, I think in 3 days, I think I've had 6 hours of sleep. Like 3 days. I'm not freaking joking here. Like 3 days, like 6 hours worth of sleep. And like No fault to my own. And it's not like I'm doing anything stupid. It's just I can't freaking sleep. It's just so messed up. I keep getting this waft of pot. Shouldn't be any pot in here. Like, is there? There must be something. There might be a roach in that fucking pack there. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I think there's roaches in there. But I already sat down, so I'm good. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was fat checking myself. I don't know what's up with the neighbor. Go to check. I wanted to go for a hike with him today. Well, I've been telling him, hey, we should go for a hike. He's like, yeah, I'm totally down for that. Totally down for that. And it's like, no, no, never wants to ever do it. No, just tell me you don't want to fucking do it. I'm like, holy fuck, oh yeah, going for a hike is kind of out of my schedule. Whatever. Fuck, I spent like 4 hours up there the other night. It's kind of a shitty spot to watch the sunset, but it was pretty good. I did have 5 wood ticks on me though. Uh, I think I cut out. But yeah, I had 5 wood ticks. The good kind of wood ticks, not the bad ones. And then even when I came home, actually this morning before the wife went to work, I had her do a full check down on me. And not, I mean, not like butt cheeks wide open, full check down. Like I can check that myself. Just sit there, hop in the shower, and dig around. But no, yeah, no, okay, I'm good. My ass ain't that bad. Hmm. Actually, speaking of which, could I not just make my life easier doing this? Hmm. Okay, this is what I was doing. Okay, just give me a second. I want to see if this is gonna affect me right now. Oh, and the StreamYard link is there too. Okay, so I'll go like this. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay because YouTube doesn't like me very much. Okay, perfect. Okay, so yeah, Canada, I already talked about this yesterday. Canada buys Swedish early warning planes rather than US model. Yeah, makes more sense. And then first of all, they're made in Canada. It's Bombardier aircraft. And then Europe's energy problem, talked about that yesterday. The museum, yeah, talked about that. New solid state batteries, I talked about that like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. There's a new type of, it's not lithium, but it's still a combination of lithium something, blah, blah, blah. I just feel like I'm repeating myself if I keep talking about new battery technology. Yeah, oh, sodium batteries. Sodium will replace the battery. Yeah, that's what it is. These new sodium batteries. But there's also China's working on this like completely like water-based. Well, it's not completely water-based, but it's pretty much more so like 80% of it is going to be water-based. So easy to get rid of, hopefully. But I almost guarantee there's going to be magnesium involved in it though. Just chemistry wise, it's well, or new materials. There's a lot of these new metals that they're coming out with. Oh, sorry. I gotta bounce back and forth here. Yeah, there's nobody in here. Oh, there is one person watching. Sorry, I'm reading stuff right now. So, like, Oh, I'm reading stuff for the news today. I haven't started writing yet. Normally I'm giving myself like clip notes, send myself emails of the hot topics that I should be talking about. And really, I'm not going to talk about Carney right now, like Prime Minister Carney in Canada. I'm not going to talk about him right now. Yeah, he's getting a lot of flack, blah blah blah. But it might as well just be like talking about Trump. You know what I mean? Like we're not going to get anywhere talking about this BS. So I'm not even going to waste my time talking about it. And we should all just take 2 steps back and just pace ourselves. Like I don't understand. And the separatist thing, I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about it. Alberta separating, yeah, I'm done talking about it. Yeah. I'll talk about like things that are happening in Alberta, like when it comes to like pipelines and agreements and stuff like that, and like see like where Canada is progressing and Alberta and BC are progressing. But yeah, gonna. I'm done talking about separatists, and there's no trying to convince them otherwise. They're I just feel betrayed a little bit actually. Oh, there's one person in here. What are you doing? Anyone? Cheers. Hmm. There's also, if you click that button there, if you go into the chat there, yeah, hit that button there, and you can jump right in here if you want. You want to talk about politics or anything, or if you guys want, if there's something that you see in the news right now that you don't think is getting enough attention, please hop in here right now because I got another hour till I start writing. So if you guys want, throw something in there. It still gives me time to go deep diving and things and start writing. I like to write for about 3 hours. And it's funny, it's about an hour a page. But I've been kind of slacking on the things that happened today in history. It is what it is. But I just use that as a filler. That's why I do the birthdays at the beginning of the show now. Is by the time people get into the show, the birthdays are done. Now people are watching what I'm really trying to get through. Before I used to do all the news first, then the birthdays, then the things that happened in history, and then people are just like, they totally missed the news. So this is why I do the birthdays and the things that happen. And if I have fill in time afterwards, yeah, I'll start doing the things that happened in history just as a fill in, 30 minutes or less. But normally I like to get like 4 to 5 really good solid topics is what I like to do. And I really do a quick, super massive, like, oh man. I don't know if it's just the way I think when it comes down to like, I have to know everything. Like when it's like when I hear like mergers with companies and stuff like okay, where did they start? What were they a part of first? I really need to know this stuff, and then I break it down from there. I want to see where everything is like really started from. Like Shell Fuels is crazy. Like Shell Fuel is pretty much Monsanto's. Like legit, it's pretty much Monsanto's. And then BlackRock. If you guys have been watching my channel, when I talk about the news, I always try and throw something in there about BlackRock because no one listens. BlackRock owns pretty much half of this world. I'm not even joking. It's one of the craziest investment firms in the world. And Prime Minister Mark Carney from Canada, yeah, guess what? He has some very close ties to BlackRock. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, there was something I was looking up the other day. Oh yeah, it was the agreement with Turkey that Canada wanted to do. And yeah, they had signed an agreement where they're going to work on drone technology and like ammunition. And when they say ammunition, that could be artillery rounds, all this other stuff. And this was a month and a half ago. No, about a month ago. A month and a week ago, I was talking about this on how Canada was doing this agreement with Turkey. And all of a sudden now there's a little bit of talk that there's arms being set to Sudan. Well, first of all, they've been sending weapons to Sudan since like 2014 or 2024. And yeah, here they're blank guns. They're blank guns. I swear, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Just play the system. Totally play the system and I understand where they're coming from. Just play the system. Oh, hey, 2-4. I should be reading right now. Oh, is there anything 2-4? Hey, oh, there's a link there too if you want to pop in too. Is there anything you want to talk about that you don't think is getting talked about enough? Like, dude, like the softwood lumber industry. Like, why are we not talking about that? It's like automotive industry, oil and gas, blah blah. Where's the softwood lumber here? It's like they're being kicked off to the side and no one's fucking realizing. I think I'm the only person who's speaking up right now when it comes to the softwood lumber industry. Like it doesn't make any sense. Why is nobody talking about this? This should be in the fucking news. Like why are they not protesting? Like, it's not even about protesting. Why is nobody speaking up? I have family that live up north that work at pulp mills. So if you lose your softwood lumber industry, you lose your pulp mills too, because one feeds into the other. You can't just have just your softwood lumber without a paper mill. It just doesn't make sense. It's more efficient. And look around how everything is. It's why is nobody talking about the softwood lumber? And this Kuzma thing, whatever. This Kuzma thing's gone. It's completely gone, and I'm done talking about this. As far as I know, Mexico and South America and China are planning. There's nothing set in stone that they're going to take this softwood lumber from us. And that's what I think it's 68. No, it's more than that. 82% of our softwood lumber used to go to the United States. So now we need to find somewhere to put that 82%. But right now, there's nothing on the table. There's not even anything written on a piece of paper. There's not even an agreement. What the is going to happen with this softwood lumber? What's happening with our lumber? Because we're obviously not going to give it to the US anymore. We're obviously not going to do that. And if you all say, like, hey, they might get some. It's going to be definitely drastically reduced for sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. Two for uh dude, I got some rum. Oh my goodness. Oh dude, Kate, get this. So I'm at the liquor store yesterday. I don't go in there very often. I don't go anywhere often. Why? Because I have to ask questions. And the questions I ask, either people don't know or it pisses them off. So I go into the liquor store. They have a Texas Mickey of Tito's vodka. Sorry, brewed in Texas, not Mexico, Texas. And I'm sitting there, I walk in there, I'm like, holy fuck, what is this? Like leftover product that we're trying to get rid of now? And she just looked at me, she's like, holy shit, yeah, that Tito's, yeah. Yeah, that is leftover. Yeah, we had to send that stuff back to Winnipeg to the main warehouse and it just sat there. So now we're just getting rid of it. I was like, so how much money did that cost? They could have just sold all this liquor instead of directly banning them from day one. Okay, after this point, we'll sell all this crap off because now they had to ship it from all the liquor stores across Manitoba to their main wholesale company. And if you ever know what it's like when it comes to logistics and like shipping and freight, imagine having a big okay, here, let's talk. It's like a big ass boil, like a giant pimple in the middle of everything that you're trying to work around. So all that stuff was just sitting there for months, almost a year, as a giant pimple that everyone's just sitting there kicking their toes on. Like, why didn't they just get rid of it in the first place? How much extra money did that cost? How much of that stuff was breakage now because they had to keep moving it around? You know, you know what? I might not have to do a news today. I'm sorry, there's no green screen because I'm doing this StreamYard style, and I am on Twitch. And 2-4, that was a good chat we had the other night. And you know what? I kind of want to sit down with Brad. Oh, sorry, Joel. Oh, sorry, no. Now you can tell I've been up for days. Oh my God. Oh man. Yeah. And it was funny. I don't do drugs. I smoke pot, and you'd be like, you think like, yeah, you go to sleep. Nah, no, you don't. You don't go to sleep when you smoke pot. Uh, well, it also depends on the pot too. Every time I go to the pot shop and ask for weed, they're like, "Do you want indica or sativa?" It's like I just want fucking pot. Just give me a fucking bag of pot. I just as cheap as you can because I'm on limited funds. It's just fuck. You know what's funny is like I'm on limited funds, and then I have people ask me, and, like, and they get more money than I do. I just make it look like I don't go anywhere. I have my 1 day of fun. Well, it's kind of progressing into 2 days, but I still have like a liter of rum left, and that'll last me. I don't know. It depends on the wife, but we're still doing that transition with her and her diabetes medication. So this is the third type of insulin she's been taking, and it seems to be okay now, but still some repercussions going on with that. Oh. And what's funny is like I talk to people like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And then I'm just like, you know what? You should just shut the fuck up. Because you don't actually know what the fuck's going on, and you're gonna give me advice on this? Are you taking this insulin? Well, no. Well, then just shut the fuck up. Like, you're just wasting my time already. Like, I've already fucking dug through this shit. Trust me, when it comes to medication, I know more than the one. Hey, did you know I shouldn't be eating this? It was like, this is why I've been making meals like this for the fucking whole time. I read what you're not supposed to be eating. Like, sorry, I didn't put this. But she didn't notice. She didn't notice, but oh, it's just, but I don't even give a fuck anymore. Throw fucking salt on everything. Like, I just throw the salt on there. It's funny, as soon as I start swearing, everyone just takes off. Well, that sucks. Or is that YouTube doing that? Oh, there's another thing that I really want to talk about too. Um, so I talked about a few people that I know who are like Aboriginals uh, and CFS and other stuff, Child Family Services. And so I was talking to this one chick again, and I was like, hey, can you look me up on YouTube? So she puts my name in YouTube, doesn't show up. Like, it literally, my name wouldn't show up on her YouTube account. So obviously I'm being blocked. And I'll show you guys proof. I'll show you guys proof. And the worst part is, this only stuff she could find about me on there was that stupid fucking fight between Sick Fucking Bastard with fucking Wheelburner and what's his name? Oh fuck. You know what? I totally forgot his name anyways. Red's ex-husband. Oh, but that's so funny. That is absolutely so funny that those are the only videos that she could see. Like, how fucked up is that? Holy shit. Hey, dude, what's up? I can't believe you even popped over onto the dark side here. Oh, I was reading through some news articles and stuff and trying to figure out what I was gonna write for the day. If important stuff, but it's me trying to filter a bunch of fucking nonsense out. So it's this is the daily chore of trying to do 30 minutes or less of news. You gotta be, you know, 30 minutes or less, and it's gotta be important shit. I don't want to be hearing about like school shootings or like mass shootings or Jeffrey Epstein or Donald Trump or the fucking Afghanistan, well, Iran BS or Israel, and definitely no religion. Keep religion out of the news. I'm sorry. Just you're already getting into trouble when you talk about religion. It's just a mess. But thanks for popping in. You don't have to like what I have to say, but we can come to a consensus, where we can like and agree. We can have a civilized conversation. I'm never gonna get heated with you, but if there's something you want to talk about that you don't think somebody else that isn't getting enough public. Wow, can you not just fucking speak properly now? We don't have to agree with each other, but that's just fucking life. But we don't have to sit here and argue with each other. Like I'll sit there and I'll listen to your side. Like, okay, think about me like this. I'm a cat. I'm on a fence, okay, and I'm walking across that fence, and I have no home, okay. And then on one side of the fence, there's a sleeping Saint Bernard right there on one side of the fence, and then on the other side of the fence there's a nice Chinese family. So I'm just gonna stay on the fence, and it, and don't say that I'm playing both sides. I have to listen to all the other bullshit too. Like some of the like, if you knew what I had to fucking listen to and the shit I have to read is just insane. Like Australian news. I'm done with Australian news. I can't do Australian news anymore. That is some fucked up shit. Like, really? And they believe that stuff. Like, I'm sitting there like, okay, there goes humanity. Bam! This is why they sent all the criminals to Australia. I'm so sorry. I can't believe that people in Australia who watch the news believe that nonsense. That like it's just blatant bullshit. Absolutely blatant bullshit. Oh, I just feel so bad for those people. Oh, I would never go to Australia. If anything, Japan. And then I'd just disappear for the rest of my life. If I went to Japan, you guys would never see me again. I would completely just disappear. What the fuck did I just do there? Okay. Sorry. I got a new mouse and it's very touchy. Well, not touchy enough. I wish it was touching me right now. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, back to reading. And just give me a minute, you guys, because I'm gonna start reading some stuff and I don't have screen to screen stuff. So if you guys are leaving comments and stuff, just give me about like 5 to 6 minutes and I'll get in there. Oh, dude. Same here. Here. Oh, okay. There we go. Dude, yeah, same here, yeah. 2005. Holy shit. Yeah, like Japan, like I'm sorry, like the way Japan is, like imagine you're passed out drunk and you're fucking sitting there. You wake up in the morning, you still have your wallet, you still have your driver's license, and you still have that full beer you're holding on to when you passed out in the middle of the street. Nobody touches you. If anything, people come and check on you, but they won't. Japan, they're not touchy-feely. They don't like that shit. But seriously, like if I could get like 20 grand, I'd just fuck off to Japan and no one would ever hear of me ever again. I'm trying to convince a buddy to go to Halifax and hitchhike across Canada or go from BC. Yeah, I prefer to start in BC and then hitchhike to Halifax because Halifax would be like the perfect fucking ending to hitchhiking across Canada. And the reason I want to do this with my buddy is because he has significant funds. So we wouldn't actually really be hitchhiking, but just trying to prove a point. Hey, what's up? Hey, Neptune Sphere 11. Holy crap, you're on the Twitch side. That's awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Most of my stuff is all done on YouTube. I do like a Monday to Friday thing, news broadcast, 30 minutes or less. Why? Because anything longer than that's just BS. So I try and just break everything down that people should be listening to about in the news instead of just putting that drivel and, that mechanical gossip, the what the media is now. So, but thanks for popping in. That's awesome. What are we doing? Well, dude, what I'm doing is I'm surviving on like probably 5 hours of sleep in 3 days. Just no drugs, no, just can't fucking sleep. And then I got one more day of writing so I can do my new show. I have a new show at 4:30 tonight, so I gotta start writing here. To tell you the truth, I have actually a lot of stuff written already, so I don't want to look like I'm in a hurry. I keep telling people like, yeah, this is how I start writing. No, it's already started, so yeah, it's okay. Uh, no, and it's funny, it's not insomnia and it's not stress either. I don't know. I'm just in this weird spot where uh, it's so weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's not insomnia though, but it's like my mentality is going into a totally different just well, it could be from watching all the news and reading all the news, like Reuters. Oh man, what are the other ones? Oh, just having to read and watch all the stuff out there. Oh, when it comes to the news, it is just so frustrating. That could be why I'm just completely burnt out. This is why I take the weekends off. I wish like CBC and or Fox News and like CNN just don't show news on the weekends. Can't we have like that good family variety show that they used to have back in like what was it, 60s and 70s? Good family, like just bring back the Partridge Family. Oh, but not that reality bullshit though. Oh God. Ugh. Just my brain hurts even more just thinking about reality. Yeah. Reality television, I mean. What is my show about? It's just news. Like major trades that are happening in the world that normally get overlooked and, uh specific bills that like other countries are putting into place that could affect our countries as a whole. Like I kind of get into a little bit of everything and like especially what other countries are doing because I don't think people realize what other countries are doing without our knowledge is pretty significant, and you should be paying attention to stuff like that. Well, and right now I'm starting to pick on the Canadian government right now on the softwood lumber industry because they're just getting fucked. They're absolutely just getting fucked. No one's speaking up. Why? Why? Is there something I don't know? Because I know people working in the softwood lumber industry and they're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And you guys are just like, okay. It's just like they give up. I don't know. I don't know. Well, you might be without a job. I don't know. I don't know. Wow, this needs to stop. This whole I don't know. I don't know. This needs to stop with people. And this is the same thing with the separatists in Alberta. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, everything's I don't know. And you know what? This separatist thing isn't gonna happen. And Danielle Smith is playing you guys like a fiddle. Danielle Smith is so playing you. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, and Abby needs to shut the fuck up when it comes to politics in the BC coast. Uh, who's getting fucked? What do you mean? How are they getting fucked? Are you talking about Alberta? Are you from Alberta? Or mm, I don't know. Sorry, I have like high functioning Asperger's. The lumber industry. How are they getting fucked? Okay, there's the Kuzma deal right now, which is happening between Canada, the United States, and Mexico. And this is on the table here for like in June. It's coming up. There's kind of like agreements with things, but no, all that got kiboshed. But all the agreements they had, there was no softwood lumber added into this Kuzma deal. And Kuzma, pretty much 80% of the softwood lumber industry is run through Kuzma. And they weren't brought up in there once the last time they talked about it. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like it wasn't brought up the last time. And then right now, this Kuzma deal, another one is coming up again. And it's going to affect the softwood lumber industry. It's going to affect paper, all the paper mills. And and then think about all the chemical companies that need to make paper and all the carbide companies. Yeah, it's a butterfly effect. It's an absolute butterfly effect. Uh, oh, deadly. Oh man. Okay, here. Cheers out, bud. Have some Japanese whiskey. And I just wait, they'll crack that out. If you're really with some Japanese buds, trust me, just wait. They'll crack out that Japanese whiskey right at the end of the night. But don't drink it first thing. Don't drink it first. Just wait till the end of the night and you'll be good. Well, I won't say you're gonna be good, but then you have to pick up your shorts. I don't know why this isn't being talked about. I know people who are in softwood lumbers. I know people who work in pulp mills, and it's literally like everyone just went brain dead. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's literally what I'm getting from everyone. Trust me, I do some major fact checking. I know a lot of people and stuff. Like, oh, it's just maddening right now. Oh, mm, I I only drink 1 day a month, and well, technically, it's still the day. It hasn't been 24 hours since I stopped drinking, but I only get to do this 1 day a month. Ugh. And what's kind of funny is how like functionable I am. I'm- oh, I totally forgot to show you guys this the other day. I finished a fucking book. I finished another fucking book, an 80-page book. But I think I figured this out. I should be able to do one of these 80-page books per month. If I do loose leaf in between of people's birthdays for that day or for today, and then things that happen in history. Oh, so yeah, that'll be nice. Oh, I was trying to find the right amount of pages for a booklet, but everywhere you go to get booklets right now to even write in, it's like I might as well just use duotangs. I don't know. Do you call them duotangs in the States? Uh, are these notes? No, they're not notes. Here, let me actually un momento. Let me go grab something. Oh, well, my booklets. Oh, where the fuck did I stick all that shit now? Oh, okay. Okay. So this is since January. This is how much I've written. Okay. And I mean booklet. See, this is the one. Oh, yeah. This is the booklet. And then I have like stand-up comedy jokes that I've written in here too. Uh, labeled with post-it notes. But I don't want to say my stand-up comedy shit because I don't know why. I guess I have a fear of, and then even the jokes I have, they're so different from everything. Like there's like kind of Norm Macdonald style jokes. Like I have this joke where it's like, yeah, today's episode is brought to you by Who Needs Pants? Who needs pants? The Honey Nut Cheerio. B. He doesn't have fucking pants on. Yeah, there's some of the jokes. This one here is definitely not a B joke though. Oh, you want to hear? Oh, here, let's do this one then. I'll do the. This is a last pager. This is literally the last page. And it happens to be a fucking comedy joke. Okay, let me just read it for a second so I can get the rhythm of it. Oh, okay, I can do this. That's easy. I don't need to read that. I don't even know why I need to do it so fucking correctly when I was talking about. Okay, so back in the day, okay, I've had a lot of relationships, okay? And they're always these like long, dragged out relationships. My first one was like 8 years, and my worst problem with her is I was 23 and she had just turned 18. Whoa, calm down, eat some cake, eat some cake. And I'm not a pedophile. so, so we're talking one day about kids. We've been together like for 8 years. And we're like, never really tried to have kids or anything. She's like, you know what? I think you would be a great dad. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I would be a great dad. You know, I'd sit there, teach them better than how they tried to teach me in school. I'll show them like more than what they're ever gonna learn from going to college or university, and mold them in my own image. And she was like, "What? What? Homeschool?" I was like, "Yeah, gonna be stay-at-home dad. I'll teach the kids." And she was like, "No, once I have kids, I'm stay-at-home mom." So a week later, I went and got a vasectomy. Yeah, bye-bye relationship. There goes 8 years down the drain. But free pass, free pass, free pass, free pass. Yeah, and that's a joke. A little bit true. Apple, a little true. There is some truth to that. It's like a story joke. It's like a Jerry Seinfeld kind of. Well, actually, no, that's no. Jerry Seinfeld's always kind of. I try not to like poke fun at other people. I'd rather poke fun at myself when it comes to comedy. Like I'll throw myself under the bus, and I'm okay with that. But then there's like a way that like Richard Pryor and like George Carlin, the way that they presented their comedy is wow. Like there's no way somebody could do that again. Like they really found that niche to do something like spectacular. They really did a good job with the vasectomy thing. Is that what you mean? You don't know what to say? No, actually, you know what? I I chose at a very young age to not like when I was growing up as a kid, it wasn't good. It wasn't good, right? I was raised by a guy. I never had a mom. Imagine being raised by a guy and then everyone's like, "Hey, where's your mom?" It's like, my mom's kind of a dad. He's right there, but he's not gay. He's not gay. He's like fucking manly man, like tough as nails, motherfucker. Like he beat the fucking well, he wouldn't beat the shit out of you, but oh fuck, like yeah, it was not a but the thing is he tried to mold me, and this is where it made it super hard for me to have relationships because I didn't know what a fucking mom was. And everyone kept like all my friends in school were like, where's your mom?" "I don't know." I don't know. She's somewhere. I don't know. She's out there." Like, what the fuck? That's a real story. I'm not fucking around with you. My mom disappeared when I was 7 and then came back when I came back when I was 9 years old. And the worst part is when she came back, it was on Christmas Eve. Yeah. So since I was 9 years old, fuck Christmas. I don't do Christmases. I don't do Christmases anymore. It just totally fucking ruined everything for me. Yeah, my mom disappears for fucking 3 years. Almost, well, let's say about 3. It might as well have been 3 years. Pretty close to 3 years. And yeah, that was pretty fucked up. And you know what's funny is I talk to other people on YouTube too about well, there's depression talks and oh man, some of the people in there, you just gotta get your shit together. Like holy fuck. You guys sit there and think, oh, woe is me this, woe is me that. Holy fuck, be thankful for the fucking shit you have. Like, holy fuck, I'm thankful I still got my fucking teeth. Like, holy, and think about that. You know, I I just want to be the simplest person ever. Like, tell you the truth, I kind of want to go hitchhiking this summer. through fucking Canada and see what happens. The only issue is I'm in the middle of fucking Canada. So how am I gonna? Which way am I gonna hitchhike? Oh, oh my god! I'd have to go to Quebec again. Oh, I hate Quebec. Quebec it's like an exodus. It's a fucking point of fucking hell. I'm not shitting you. As soon as I got to Quebec City, it was like, it felt good. And then you started to realize what's happening there. They abolished religion. They dug up 301 dead nuns and moved their bodies over so they could build a condo. And like as soon as I seen them do that next to me, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of Quebec. I don't care how much this job pays me, but this place is a fucking exodus. But there is something about Quebec, like seriously, if you're out there by yourself at night, you will hear dead people talk to you. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be frank, but you will hear dead people talk to you. Like you don't realize how old some of those walkways and trails are that run through Quebec City. It's crazy. I had this one somebody tapped me on the shoulder and go, "Oh mon Dieu." And at first I didn't know what the fuck it meant. I didn't know what "Oh mon Dieu" was. It was like, "Oh my god" in French. And when I was trying to tell a friend this, I was like, I don't know. I said something tapped me on the shoulder and I looked up and then I just see this finger and then the finger like somebody behind me like pointing over my shoulder. And I was like, okay. And then the hand just disappeared. I was like, okay, that was really fucked up. And they were like, well, I told him what they said something and he was like, what? Well, what did they say? I don't know. All mon Dieu. He's like, oh mon Dieu. Like that means oh my god. And you said they were pointing and you were looking up. Yeah, we're watching the geese fly by, which was really fucking crazy. Dude, I lived in Quebec for 2 years as an English. Dude, I can understand French. I can't talk back in French. Trust me, Quebec is not. If you're a tourist, beautiful, perfect, perfect. But when I lived there, say I'd go to a store or something, people are like, "Oh, where are you from?" I'd be like, "Oh, I just live down the street." "Oh, you fucking English, get the fuck out our store!" Like the fuck. And then and you have to realize like just 5 minutes ago, they're like thinking I'm a tourist. Oh, goody two shoes here. Oh, here you want a free sample and blah blah blah. Find out I live there. Oh my god. Not great. I had one at the factory I worked at. Somebody actually put death threats on me. Now I told the fucking boss too, and he's like, "What?" He was like, and then he looked into it, and he was like, as soon as he started looking into it, the guy who was sending me death threats started sending the boss death threats, and then yeah, that guy ended up getting locked up. And not only that, he actually chased down my boss with his car. It's so funny. It turned into a whole mess. They didn't believe me that this guy was sending me trying to fucking kill me. I'm not even joking. And I told them, and then he started trying to kill the boss and the boss's son. And it was the fucking funniest thing. Like, now you listen, you fucking stupid cunt. Like, holy fuck. Must have been a mistranslation. Sue small key. Yeah, suck my ass. Send what to the boss? Boss almost had his. He was getting chased down. There was a high speed chase with this guy who was trying to threatening to kill me just because I was English at the factory. And then I told the boss what was going on. I'm like, dude, like this guy is trying to fucking kill me. And then boss was like, no way, no way, no. And then he went and asked him, like, right after I talked to him, and I was like, that was fucking stupid. And then he went after, instead of going after me for talking about it, he went straight after the boss's son. It was the fucking funniest thing. I was like, see? And you guys like, we'll look into this. It's like, yeah, that guy's really trying to fucking kill us. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. Like, holy fuck it. The only reason he wanted to kill me is because I was fucking English. Like, I went from a I went from a fucking only English speaking, no French speaking, uh, in a factory. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth week, I was a foreman. Fifth week. So a month and a week, I was a foreman in control of the fucking gas side. And it was funny. They were making one gas fireplace every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks. Okay. And then I was making 10 gas fireplaces every like 14 days. 14 days, 10 gas fireplaces instead of one every 2 weeks. Like, holy fuck. And what's funny is those gas fireplaces were like, okay, if when they went out to retail, they were going for like $5,300 to $6,300, and then whatever retail charges on top of that. But think about that. I was doing 10 a week. So I just made that company a lot of money. I remember when I moved, they were like, "Okay, we'll just do you mind if I like crate all my stuff here?" "Yeah, no problem. We'll even pay for your shipping." "Yeah, we'll pay for the shipping. Yep, your stuff's gone. Well, you bring all your stuff here you want packed up, blah blah blah, we'll crate it, ship it out." Wow. And you know what's funny? They don't do gas fireplaces anymore since I left. Oh, don't look the gift horse in the mouth. I asked them for another raise, but I got capped out at uh I was getting paid almost, yeah, I was getting paid as much as the what do you call them? The tech guys. The guys who go to school and know mathematics and the not logistics. Yeah, 53 to $6,300 per unit because it's a modular unit and it's made out of steel. Like it's crazy. Um, you could have a 4 window or a 3 window, or you could put in a wall and then just have a 1 window, or if you want it poking out of a wall, you could have a 2 window with a smaller side on one side. Yeah, but they don't do them anymore. Oh, I remember the last kid I was training before I left Quebec. We have a checklist, and I had them do it from French to English. So everything was labeled like what I would read in English straight across on another piece of paper would be like what they have to do in French, right? So you look at the two pieces of paper, they're equal. So even if I'm doing the checklist and he's doing the checklist, right? There's no way that I could fuck this up. And there's no way he should fuck this up. Well, he didn't hook up he was test firing the gas fireplace, and he didn't hook up the burner to the gas hose. The gas hose is literally like poking into his face like this, and he doesn't even see it. I'm I'm not even in training mode. Like I'm beyond training. Like I'm literally about to leave like the next fucking 2 days. I'm like, I'm not even in control of this. I'm like, okay, after this week where I pack up, I'm out, but I'm not responsible for any more training. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna help you guys out. I'm gonna get anything that needs to get done finished for you, and you're good to go. And they're okay with that. Well, this kid, he clearly clicked off on there, connect gas line to the burner. Well, he didn't. So he connected the gas line to the valve, turns the valve on, and I don't know. He must have no sense of smell because he he's putting his head in a fish tank, okay? And this gas line is literally shoved in his face. And it's been going for a while. Holy fuck. I think about half of our whole section of the gas fireplace area was a fireball. I remember sitting there on a can. I was washing some paint off some parts, and I almost fell off the bench I was sitting on because I watched this fireball. And I remember, oh, I can't remember the kid's name, and I shouldn't even say the kid's name, anyways. But he's sitting there like, ah, putting his face out, and yeah, I'm letting him. I'm not putting him out. I'm more worried about the fucking wide open gas line that's fucking spewing this huge fireball out. And I was like, okay, yeah. And I literally crawl under this fireball, go turn the line off. It was like, huh. And I'm like, then I checked on him. I was like, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. Started icing his face as much as possible. And he didn't get burnt that badly. He just lost all his fucking hair. Fuck, I almost cut. What finger was it? I think it was this finger. This. Oh, this finger. I almost cut this fucking finger off in Quebec. And I went back to work the same day. And this one, oh, everyone there, if they went to the hospital, no, no. It's the white man doesn't work in Quebec. All the Indians work. Like, think about that. You see why, like, the rest of Canada, like, has such more respect for the native population. And yes, there's good natives and stuff in Manitoba and Saskatchewan too, but like it's just there's more of the bad ones that just fuck it up for everyone else. But in Quebec, like holy fuck, it's all the Indians that work. The white man doesn't want to fucking work. Oh, so fucked up. But oh yeah, that's not. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck off. I gotta start writing here. I already have some stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got a lot of questions to ask myself here and a lot of stuff I gotta dig up here if I'm gonna do this. But you know what? No, I had to leave Quebec, and you know what? It is what it is. Quebec, like it's beautiful, beautiful place, but if you get there and you're there for a bit, there is some crazy shit that happens. Like, you want to talk about a chupacabra? Yeah, Quebec. No shit. I seen a fucking chupacabra in Quebec. I'm not even joking. I was gonna have a fucking chat to a guy the other. Oh, you still have fucking met up with this guy. I've been trying to get an interview with him. He's like, "Yeah, let's talk about your chupacabra story," and we just can't ever line up at the same time. But he does his like something weird on Tuesdays at like 7:15 or something. He does some weird times, and it just doesn't work out. But legit, chupacabra. I fucking seen a chupacabra. It's so crazy. Oh, trust me, I seen this chupacabra. Like it literally, the way I'm sitting there's a wall, okay, and the way I'm looking, the trail hooks. So people coming up the trail can see where I am, but if somebody's coming up trail, they can't see me. So I see this fucking ugly ass greyhound looking dog with spikes on its back and its head and everything. So I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like, who the fuck would buy a dog like this? This is what I'm thinking to myself the whole time. Who, like, what the fuck? That is the ugliest fucking dog. Like, please tell me they don't try to breed this thing. So I'm waiting for the owner, and then all of a sudden it's clicking in. It's like, pretty sure that was a fucking chupacabra, and I'm just realizing that now. It was pretty fucked up. No, 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 no. And the alcohol is cheaper in Quebec too. Well, the beer is cheaper. Oh, but I'm gonna take off. I gotta start writing here. Cool. Yeah, and I got actually some. I gotta do some major deep diving here. I thought I could do this and do a live at the same time, just trying to read stuff. No, my high functioning Asperger's is taking over, and I need to be focused on what I need to do. Oh yeah, and that too. Yeah. Uh, I'll sleep once I'm done making supper for the wife. So that'll be after like 7 o'clock. And then after that, I'm definitely gonna pass out. But peace, man. Thanks for tuning in. And check out the YouTube side. It's all make you uncomfortable. All one word 7745. But I'm there Monday to Friday doing the news and stuff. I try and get like global stuff in there. I was talking about Turkey and UK the other day, and the EU and Germany. Yeah, so I'm kind of all over the place. I kind of ignored Australia because it's just a fucking Australia is even worse than what's happening with Trump and stuff right now. It's just I don't even want to talk about it. Ugh, AI. Oh. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'm out of here. Peace out. And yeah, you guys have a good weekend and enjoy this weather while it's still nice. If it is nice for you guys. Uh but it's not snowing. So we're good here. But yeah, you guys have a good weekend and I'll be live not on Twitch but on YouTube Monday, Monday 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay, you guys take her easy. I'm out of here. Oh, that didn't work. I totally just fucked that up.